Good morning. Oh, it's so good to see you again. I'm looking forward to the time that we can be together. But for now, we will have to do it this way. Thank you for technology, and thank you, Jim Emmert. So we will start with our greeting. The Lord be with you and also with you. And we will then move on to our statement of faith. I know that most of you will remember this very well. So you can help me from home and you can teach your parents. The Lord is our God, the Lord alone. You must love the Lord with all your heart, soul, and might. So today's song is Zacchaeus. We all know that song really well. Let's sing it together. Zacchaeus was a wee little man, and a wee little man was he. He climbed up in the sycamore tree, for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree. And he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm going to your house today. For I'm going to your house today.
Let's sing Be Still and Know. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. The words of that song remind us to listen to God's stories and to listen to God. This is the season of Lent, the time we get ready to celebrate the mystery of Easter, the time we are all on the way to Jerusalem. But who will show us the way? Jesus shows us the way. Once each year, the people of God go up to Jerusalem, the holy city of God, to celebrate the feast of the Passover, to remember how God led them through the waters to freedom. This year, Jesus was going through the city of Jericho on his way to Jerusalem. Crowds of people wanted to see him. Zacchaeus was the chief tax collector. People did not like Zacchaeus. He took too much of their money. So Zacchaeus was very rich. Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus too, but he was too short, and the people would not let him through. So Zacchaeus climbed a sycamore tree. When Jesus passed by, he stopped and called him by name. Zacchaeus, come down. I must stay with you today. Zacchaeus was so happy, he couldn't help but come right down. But the people were angry. Why is Jesus staying with Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus does bad things. He takes money that isn't his. But Zacchaeus said, Jesus, I will give half of everything I have to the poor. And if I have taken money that doesn't belong to me, I will pay it back and 4 times more. Jesus said, Zacchaeus, today you are right with God and you are right with people. I, the special Son of God, have come to save everyone who is lost. I wonder what it feels like to be too short to be able to see what's going on. You probably know what that's like sometimes. I wonder if it was hard for Zacchaeus to give back his money. I wonder how he feels to have Jesus say to him, you are right with God.
And now we will light the Christ candle. Now it is time for God's special word. Our story today comes from Luke 19, 1 through 10. Zacchaeus, the tax collector. Zacchaeus entered Jericho and was passing through. A man named Zacchaeus lived there. He was the chief tax collector and was very rich. Zacchaeus wanted to see who Jesus was, but he was a short man. He could not see Jesus because of the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed into a sycamore tree. He wanted to see Jesus, who was coming that way. Jesus reached the spot where Zacchaeus was. He looked up and said, Zacchaeus, come down at once. I must stay at your house today. So Zacchaeus came down at once and welcomed him gladly. All the people saw this, and they began to whisper among themselves. They said, Jesus has gone to be with the guest of a sinner. But Zacchaeus stood up. He said, Look, Lord, here and now I give half of what I own to those who are poor. And if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay it back. I will pay it back 4 times the amount I took. Jesus said to Zacchaeus, Today salvation has come to your house. You are a member of Abraham's family line. The Son of Man came to look for the lost and save them. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Now we will change the light. This reminds us that God is with us everywhere. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Bye. See you next time.